it's me again, Just Your Ordinary Potter Girl, and in celebration of the release of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban House Editions, I thought I would quickly do a video on both Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, as well as what we already know about the House Edition that is coming about it, and some key facts about the other House Editions in case you don't have any of them and are maybe just interested in them in general. Then I will also leave a link to my video which I did in general about the Hogwarts House Edition, so if you want to see that, just click the little link that is on the top right corner, or the link that I'll leave in the description box below. But if you're interested in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban and are waiting for the House Edition, just as me, then this is exactly the right video for you. Okay, so I'm going to warn you, this video is mainly going to be me being very excited because the Prisoner of Azkaban edition is coming. The Prisoner of Azkaban is actually my favorite Harry Potter book. It is quite a close tie with the Order of the Phoenix, but I think I maybe like the Prisoner of Azkaban a bit more, and I'm going to give you some details of the plot now. So if you haven't read the Prisoner of Azkaban yet, this is the third book in the Harry Potter series, so it is also Harry's third year at Hogwarts. Harry arrives at Diagon Alley with, wait for it, the night bus. This is actually my money box. I got that from Primark. I think it was just last year, yeah. And I really love it. It's so detailed. There are, as you can see here, you can see it. There's a little step there. It says all destinations, nothing underwater here on the little sign on the back, and I just love it. So yeah, the night bus is one of the things that I enjoy so much about the Prisoner of Azkaban, because this is, I think, one book where a lot of new stuff is introduced to us. So we follow, for example, the protagonists to Hogsmeade, which is a little village close to Hogwarts, which also, by the way, is the train station for the Hogwarts Express. This is also in Hogsmeade. But we follow the main characters exploring this little village, which is a lot like Diagon Alley, but has some things that Diagon Alley doesn't. For example, the Honeydukes, which is the sweet shop. The Honeydukes mug, yay! But also, I have a little Honeydukes lollipop. Isn't that just so cute? I really love that one. So yeah, Honeydukes is the sweet shop in Hogsmeade, and they have all different kinds of sweets, and we follow the characters as they explore the village and, for example, the sweet shop. But there's also a joke shop called Zonko's, and Fred and George, of course, go there. But it's very fun to see all the characters exploring this new village, as I already said. So because of all these little details, this is definitely one of my favorite Harry Potter books, as I just said. Okay, so to give you the main plot of the story, the Prisoner of Azkaban follows, of course, Harry Potter, as we all know, through his adventures in his third year, where, as the title says, a prisoner of Azkaban actually escaped the prison and is now free in the wizarding world, and also, of course, in the Muggle world. And we follow our three main protagonists, Harry, Ron, and Hermione, but also a lot of other characters that we already knew from the Harry Potter books. Harry's adventures in his third year. I actually don't want to give you much more information because I don't want to spoil anyone, because I think this is such a great book, and if you already read one of the Harry Potter books, then you already will have an idea what Harry Potter is about. And I think this is enough to decide if you want to read this book or not. But just let me tell you, it's a great book. I think you will love it, but decide for yourself. Okay, so now specifically focusing on the Prisoner of Azkaban House Editions, which are, by the way, coming out on June 13th. So very soon. We are all very excited, at least I am very excited. By the way, if you live in the UK and you pre-order the house editions, you will get a free house pin badge. So yeah, if you want one of them and you live there and you want to buy the book anyway, then this is maybe a good method to get little freebies. Okay, so how this thing works with the house editions of the Harry Potter books. Here I have one edition of the Philosopher Stone. This is actually the Ravenclaw edition, and as you can see, it is black. And here on the spine it has striped sprayed edges, which represent the colors of the Ravenclaw house. Moving on, to the next house edition, which is actually Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So the second book, and as you can see, this is also black, as well as the Gryffindor one, which is standing here. Their spines are the color of the house, so in case of Ravenclaw it's of course blue, and in case of Gryffindor it's red. Okay, so all these editions that are standing here are black, of course not the normal Prisoner of Azkaban edition, which by the way also has a little night bus here, as you can see. So yeah, this is the night bus, and I do really also like the color of this book, by the way, just if you're interested. Okay, so they are all black, the house editions, but it is actually that way that for the first ones released, so the Philosopher Stone, the hardback editions, so this is one of the hardbacks, are black, and the paperbacks had the color of the house. So the Ravenclaw one was blue, the Gryffindor one was red, and so on and so forth. But for the second year, the paperbacks were black, and the hardbacks had the color of the house. And this is going to continue that way through all of the books. So in the next year, which is Prisoner of Azkaban, there will be again black house editions and colored paperback editions, just for your general knowledge. So if you decide to collect the hardback editions, then you will have the first year black, the second year whatever color house you are in, and then the next one black again, and then again a color. Same for the paperback editions, just that you are starting then with color and then black. For me, I decided first of all to go for the hardback edition, and then the second year I thought, yeah, well, paperbacks are actually cheaper, so I went for the paperbacks. Maybe if I see a good bargain in the future, I will buy the complementing edition, so the first one then also in paperback and the second one in hardback. I actually haven't decided yet which one I'm going to buy for Prisoner of Azkaban, or if I'm going to go for like maybe a Ravenclaw one as a paperback and a Gryffindor one as a hardback. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, I'm in Ravenclaw, but I also like Gryffindor, and I think we all are a little Gryffindor, aren't we? Because Harry and his friends are there, and yeah, but actually Potter more sorted me into Ravenclaw, and I do think that I am a Ravenclaw. Okay, so if you are interested in more details in general about the Harry Potter House Editions, I will leave a link to my video, as I already said, and then you can check that out. But in case you haven't watched that, or you're just that interested in the house editions that you want to hear a little more about them, I will briefly give you an overview of the covers. So the first one, the Chamber of Secrets Gryffindor edition, you can see here that it has the little snakes. Then it has the sorting hat, as well as a phoenix here, and a dragon at the bottom. The dragon stands for bravery, the phoenix is of course Dumbledore's phoenix, and the sorting hat, well, if you read the book, you know what Harry does with it at the end, so that's also kind of important for Gryffindor. Moving on to the Ravenclaw Chamber of Secrets edition, which has the same snakes here, but an owl at the top. Then you can see that everywhere here around the cover are little pixies, and I think they just fit well because they are blue, but also actually Lockhart is a Ravenclaw, and we get to know the pixies in his class, so maybe this is also a reference to that. And then we here have Mourning Myrtle, who is a ghost in Hogwarts, but she was in Ravenclaw when she was alive, so she also fits to that house. This is the Philosopher's Stone edition for Ravenclaw, and here you can see that we have an eagle here, and there is a roll of parchment, which also kind of represents the learning, wisdom, wit mottos of Ravenclaw, as well as the book here at the bottom. And there's also an owl, which also stands for wisdom. Okay, so in general, the Harry Potter House Editions were released in the 20 Years of Magic celebration. And yeah, they are coming every year. So the first year was, of course, Philosopher's Stone, then Chamber of Secrets. This year it is Prisoner of Azkaban. And as you already know, I'm very excited for that. Let me know down below in the comments which is your favorite Harry Potter book, or if you maybe haven't read them at all, but you're just thinking, maybe I'm directly going to go for the house editions, which is kind of clever because there is bonus content included. I'm just going to show you a few snippets. As I already said, if you're interested in more, check out my other video. So for example, every of the house edition has this little introduction to the house that it belongs to. At the end of Chamber of Secrets, we have the house elves of Hogwarts. This is also included in the Ravenclaw book, by the way. And then we have a little quiz, which is also included in the Ravenclaw one as well. This is now the Ravenclaw edition, so this is the Ravenclaw common room. This is of course not included in the Gryffindor edition, so this is exclusive bonus content for Ravenclaws. Okay guys, so we already have reached the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching this video. These were my opinions on the Harry Potter House Editions, especially in celebration of the release of The Prisoner of Azkaban. Let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed this video and what other videos you might want to see, and I will probably do some of them. I hope you guys had fun. If you enjoy Harry Potter videos, check out my other Harry Potter videos. I also do all kinds of bookish videos on this channel, so if you want to see more of that, click the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!